Hey everybody, JitteryJay here. How's everybody doing tonight? Good? I hope so. Anyway, today we're checking out Bill Burr and No Means No. This is from 2022. Uh, this comes to us from Bill Burr's podcast, which, yes, I'm not really familiar with, but we're going to subscribe anyway. His channel will be linked in the description along with the original video. It's been a while since I've had any Bill Burr on the channel. Of course, nobody was requested. I think the last one I did was the Philly rant, and that was hilarious. He roasted them people for what, 15 minutes straight, something like that. It was off the chain. Anyway, we're gonna jump straight into this, but yeah. Like I said, we're going to hit like and subscribe on the original video. If I didn't say it already.
No means no, that's another one. No means no. It's like, no, it doesn't. All right? Look, no means no. No, that means no. All right, but no, stop it. What are you doing? Oh my God. You're being so bad. Stop it. No. Yeah, that's not a fucking no.
He's got a point, you know. It's not what you say; it's how you say it. It's all in what's it called? Intonation, something like that. But it's basically all how you say it. It's messed up. No, stop it.
Stop it. No. Yeah, that's not a fucking no. That means I want to do it, but I'm afraid you're going to judge me, so I'm just going to make it look like it was your idea so you don't figure out that I've already performed this act with 40 other fucking people.
Right.
But then you go to court and you get a bad read and there's some guy reading it. Your Honor, she said no. Stop it. What are you doing? You're being so bad. Yeah, and you're just sitting there like, she didn't fucking say it like that. She didn't say it like that. Yeah. So now everybody's just like scared shitless. You know? Because I guess if women ran the world, there'd be no war. Evidently, there'd be no due process either. So you just gotta sit there going,
I love
it's fucking nuts. People are...
Stop. I love that laugh of his. Right there.
No, it's fucking nuts. People are so scared now. You have the male feminist. Like, where the fuck did that come from? Just out of nowhere. Last couple years, I'm a male feminist. I've always championed women. No, you haven't. You haven't. This shit came out and you're fucking scared. You did something. You grabbed some fucking titties. What the fuck did you do that you have to overcorrect that fucking hard? What kind of a man?
It's the people that flip on a dime that you gotta watch out for. It's the ones that change their viewpoints like that. Yeah, never held a strong viewpoint to begin with. I get what you're saying with that. It's the people that turn the hardest are the ones that have something to hide.
You do that you have to overcorrect that fucking hard. What kind of a man who still has his balls is walking around saying that he's a male feminist? I'm a male feminist. I totally see the way you see the fucking world. It's impossible as a man who was raised right.
I like that he had to put that qualifier in there. It was raised right.
Right. To be a feminist, you can't do it. You're a man. Look, you can agree with it, you can empathize, sympathy, you can do all of that shit, but you can't be it any more than I can stand here and just be like, I'm a Black Panther. Fight the power.
Yeah.
And then I walk out the door, a blue-eyed white dude, and I get to live that fucking life, right? I don't know, ladies. I don't buy it. Maybe you do, I don't. Anytime I hear a guy say I'm a male feminist, I always just think that is the most pathetic, limp dick way ever to try and get some pussy, right? Like, that is literally the fucking game you had when you were on a first date when you were 16, you were all nervous and your whole game plan was just agree with her, maybe she'll touch it. Sir, what are your favorite bands? I like whatever you like. Will you touch it now? Did I do it right? Yeah, it's a weird time right now. I'm glad that I'm fucking, married now. I don't gotta fucking deal with any of that shit. If younger guys...
You and me both. 23 years now. But that shit far behind me.
I'm glad that I'm fucking, married now. I don't gotta fucking deal with any of that shit. Younger guys, I don't know. How do you deal with it? Like, what was really fucked up in all of this now is what about women who like it rough, right? That doesn't happen here in the jolly old England. Right? Not at all. Everybody gets all dead silent. Big fucking elephant in the fucking room, right? Yeah. How the fuck do you... What's that?
Ask for consent.
Ask for consent? Doesn't that take the mood? Well, Jesus, that kind of took it in a weird way. Dude, whatever the fuck I was saying, however you heard it, that's not what the fuck I'm saying, all right?
All right.
I really listened to this Me Too movement. I think for the first time in my life, I'm gonna ask for consent. I'm really gonna do it this time. I've been feeling... This is why you can't judge comedians. Do you understand this? Do you understand what the fuck I was saying and how this fucking jackass just heard it?
I like that point you just made. That's why you can't judge comedians, because they're doing a performance. That's all it is, the performance. It's just like an actor reading from a script. They memorize their sets. It's just the same thing. They're doing a performance for the crowd. They're meant to push those boundaries. And yeah, like he said, it's all in how things are taken based on your own thought processes. Your own thought process will determine how you interpret what someone says to you. So I get what he's saying right there.
Do it this time. I've been feeling... This is why you can't judge comedians. Do you understand this? Do you understand what the fuck I was saying and how this fucking jackass just heard it? The second it comes out of my mouth, it's not what I said anymore. It goes into your fucking ear hole and gets cut with your whole fucking childhood. Oh, this is what he means.
That's what I was talking about. Everybody's thought processes are different, so because we've all had different experiences, so that forms the way you think about things. So that's what I was talking about right there, is it gets wrapped up in your childhood, and that's what it means.
Sir, if I could get along with my point, if you wouldn't mind that.
What's this? Oh. Skip to the end of that. Looks like it's just an like and share screen.
No, like fucking women who like it rough. Like, that's gotta be so fucking weird. I remember when I was a single man a long time ago. A lot of hair ago, right? Still wasn't a good look, but I was single. I was out there taking some at-bats. I remember that shit. You meet a woman when it started going down that road, like you knew you were gonna hook up. What you try to do, you try to get a jump on it, right? You try to figure out what they liked in the bedroom because you wanted to satisfy them, because there's nothing worse than if you don't satisfy them, and you know they're gonna tell all their friends, and then you gotta fucking move, and now there's social media, you got a fucking nickname. It's a nightmare. So you just try to, you try to do, a little fucking intelligence. You'd be sitting there hanging out, just being like, yeah, so, what are you into? What do you like to do, right? One night I asked this woman that, she set her drink down, she looked me right in the eye, she's like, I like to get fucked. And I knew what she meant. I was like, all right, this is gonna be one of these. Okay, here we go. We're gonna have to go hard on this one, right? We had a great fucking time. Now, I don't know how I would hit today. I would just be like, all right, I know what you want to do, but, you're gonna have to do it. You understand? I'm just gonna stand here, and then you just back into me however hard you want. You control how hard you're backing into me. Then I'm gonna lay my hand on your shoulder. You can put your ponytail in it. I will slowly close my hand around it. And if at any point you want to yank your head like that, that's on you.
Right.
My other hand will be just to the right of your right ass cheek. If you want to do one of those, that's fine. But I am not doing anything. I'm just gonna stand here like a giant fuckstick, and you just have at it. You just have at it.
Right.
Yeah. Do you know what's hilarious about sexual assault?
Nothing. Not a thing.
You know what's hilarious about it? Is how women are acting like that is a uniquely female experience. You know what's funny? I actually, to the letter of the fucking law, within the last 2.5 years, got sexually assaulted in this business by a woman. Yeah. And this is my story. I feel like I can live my truth and be brave tonight and share this with you. It's a 100% true fucking story. I was doing stand-up. I was doing a private gig, all right? Private gigs are the fucking worst. You do a public gig, anybody can show up. It broadens what you can talk about, right?
Right.
You do a private gig, it's like everybody grew up on the same fucking streets. All your jokes gotta go right down fucking Main Street or you're bombing. So all you do is listen to the first comic to hear
See
what's
where he's
working and what
going.
isn't. You just listen to him as he's up there struggling, going, okay, they like bread. Talk about bread. Get all the bread you can. Don't make fun of the troops. Stay away from the troops, right? So that's what we're doing, right? And the host gets him going, and then he brings up the first act. Okay, she goes on stage. She's not really a comedian, more of a personality. She does her bullshit or whatever, and I'm standing there looking at my jokes, figuring out what I'm doing. She wraps it up. He goes on stage. She goes to get off. I'm thinking, okay, I'm next. I'm looking at my stuff, and she just walks right by me and just fucking, pooh, just flicked me right in the head of my dick. And kept walking. Like it was nothing. Just fucking pow, and just kept... I couldn't fucking believe it. I know what you're thinking. You're like, oh, was this a friend of yours? Was she flirting with you? Was this a joke? None of the above. You know what it was? I swear to God, it was like a bully vibe. Like she was trying to get in my head. Like, there you go, you little red dick. Poof, follow that. And she just kept walking. Dude, my first thought as I saw her walking away, I just wanted to punch her in the back of the head as hard as humanly possible. Like literally make her leave her shoes, you know? But the other side of my brain's like, oh no, dude, you can't do that. You can't do that, it's a woman. And it's just spitball. Well, fucking boot her in the ass then. Boot her in the ass. Can't hit her, dude. Can't hit her, it's a woman. Well, fucking tell somebody. Tell somebody. And all I'm thinking is like, dude, I'm a guy.
Right.
Can't fucking tell anybody. Nobody gives a shit what happens to a guy. I'm gonna walk up to another man and be like, excuse me, sir, but she just flicked me in my pee-pee and I didn't like that one bit. No, sir, I didn't like that at all. No, I didn't.
Unfortunately, there are situations where that happens. Oh, we at the end? Oh, I guess so. I didn't need to pause it. Unfortunately, there are situations where that happens, and it is, kind of like what he says. Is guys don't tell anybody when stuff like that happens because they don't want to get ridiculed by other guys. So I get where he's going with that, but yeah, this was hilarious. His take on things has always been very, very funny to me. His sarcasm is so ingrained in his act that it's just, if he came out and he wasn't sarcastic, you'd think something was wrong with him. That's just Bill Burr. But anyway, let me know what you guys thought about this in the comments. That's gonna be, oh boy, yeah, that's just about gonna wrap this one up. There we go again. Lost my train of thought. My mind is all over the place today, and I don't know why. Anyway, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this with me as much as I enjoyed watching this with you, and I hope to see you on the next one. I love you guys. Peace. Hey guys, make sure to check out one of my other videos right here at JitteryJay.